Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition. It is January 21st, or so I think it is. And this is the
I think it's
Monday Mack.
I think it's the 22nd.
Is it the 22nd?
It's
It's
the 22nd.
January 22nd. See, I don't even know what day it is. And this is
Oh,
another edition of the Monday Mack. Is this our first edition of the year of this, John?
it is. We haven't done this in over 30 days. It's been a long time.
Can I
Um,
just say why sometimes I think that's good for a show like the Monday Mack? Because when there is not a lot of music coming out or it's all Christmas music, there's not really a lot of new music to review. But I
yep.
think this is our most stacked lineup we've had in quite a while.
So I think too, yeah, it's tough with Christmas time because no one's releasing anything but Christmas music. Um,
Yep.
and no one's really releasing original Christmas music besides us, and a couple of our friends that's worth anything. So, uh, we did
Go
our
check out
countdown.
Scoopski, Extras Peeve in the mall.
Yeah, but we did our countdown of our Christmas songs. That was the last time everyone see, or that was the last time we did a review type of thing. And a Wonderful Christmas Time won. Um, it's a tough one. I think now I'm thinking about it. Oh, whatever. Don't matter about Christmas. We're out of Christmas. It's the new year. Matthew, how much snow did you have?
I don't know exactly how much, but it was definitely, I'll tell you what was wrong was Apple's prediction. Apple predicted that I was going to get a lot more snow than I did, or a lot less snow than I was going to get. It was like, you're only going to get 1.45 inches. I got way more than that. But
Yeah.
we're not here for that. We're here for the music today. We will cover the giant snowstorm that finally hit our area after 2 years on the next edition of the podcast.
Yes.
So, this week, John, you sent me the lineup for this week, and I was very surprised by some of the names that you
Yeah.
sent me.
Before we start, I'm very excited for this year music wise. I think we're going to get some fucking classics, and I think we're going to make some classics. But I am so fucking excited for 2024's music. Like, just this is the first, only first couple weeks, and there's some fucking bangers on here. So let's or at least some
I'll give a
banging.
preview. So we'll give a little preview to the list. How about that? We'll get into it like that. The lowest score I gave a song on this list was a 3. So that's good. There was no zeros or ones or twos for me on this list, which is strong. So I'm gonna start us out. I'm just doing this in the order that you sent it. So you got Cage the Elephant leading off with a new single from them called Neon Pill. So I gave this song a 7 out of 10. I think it's catchy. It has medium energy. It's not a high or low energy song, and it's just about as Cage the Elephant as you can get. Has great production, which makes a return because Tell Me I'm Pretty had great production, and some of their other albums were just way too loud. Great songs, but sometimes you're just like, what did you just do? Just turn everything up to 10, like, which can be good, but I think Cage the Elephant has a lot more nuance sometimes than their mixes bring out, and I think this song captured that really well. Um, it's a kind of a theme with these first 3 songs. I think as time goes on, I would probably give them a higher score, but my initial score for this song is a 7 out of 10.
All right, so similar. My first thing is same formula from the last record. It's very good. Makes me want to move a little bit. So happy we got some new Cage. Excited for 24. 7.5 out of 10, and I can see it growing on me. That was my exact
Wow, that was
word.
really close.
Yeah.
And it kind of transitions us to the next song, which if you want to take this one, I felt
Yeah,
very similar about both.
so the Libertines are back and they're making new music. They have a new album coming out. I'm so excited because I love the Libertines. They mean so much to me when I was a boy. So this is the Libertines song's called Shiver. It's an anti-war or like anti-government kind of tune. Um, it's always good to have a certain the Libertines always have a certain soul to their songs. Any kind of um rebellious libertine song is going to be good. Like that, what's that song? Alphi My whatever. By my
Yeah,
time. They're
yeah.
great.
That's like
They're
an anti-Nazi song, I think.
they were kind of like put into the Strokes. The Strokes kind of anyone that came out in 2001 and or until 2010 rock wise, everyone kind of lumped them in with alternative rock like the Strokes. But the Libertines are a lot more punk than they get credit for. And this is a not a punk song, but it's a anti-establishment, anti everything nice song. I gave it a 7.8 out of 10. I'm so happy that they're back.
Okay, my review. The Libertines Shiver. For some reason, this feels like a J-Lo song to me, and I don't know why. It felt like a J-Lo melody. Not a bad thing, but I could
Hmm.
see her singing this. So I could see them writing a similar song for her like this. And it's also very Noel Gallagher-esque. I was just
Very
listening
well
to
Gallagher.
with our father who art in South Philly. I was just listening to While the Song Remains the Same off of my favorite Noel Gallagher album, Chasing Yesterday, which maybe we'll do a review of one day.
We should.
And I got a very similar vibe from the strings, the percussions, like how they did everything. I got a very similar vibe. Great musicality, 7.5 out of 10. Strong, strong song. It makes me very excited for what they have coming out next, which transitions us to another band, another group that is putting out new music this year too. Actually, I think in a couple weeks. Future Islands, great live band and a great studio band too. They have a new single called Say Goodbye. So I'll go first. So I gave this song a 6.4 out of 10, which I think I'm going to start giving my numbers first and explaining why after, because I just think it makes more sense. This song's above average to me. It's not their best single, but it's still very enjoyable. It's nice because it is a dance song, so that always has a plus, and it is above average. If the song came on, I wouldn't change it. This song's probably way better live, and I think I would up my score maybe with more listens. I didn't get a chance to dig too much into the lyrics. As always, the keys, the bass are fantastic. They always have great keys and bass on their song. You're never going to hear a bad song with bad keys or bass from them.
It's so close. It's like we gave the same. So this is mine. Seems very on the nose about a long distance relationship. I love the bass as usual with them, but sadly, this is just another decent Future Island song. They haven't really grown since 2015. I gave it a 6.6 out of 10.
Mm. Yeah, I mean that's
It's a good song.
6.4. We're in the same ballpark.
If it was the first time I ever heard them, I'd be like, this guy's voice is incredible. I might be more enthused, but knowing that they've released absolute 10 out of 10s before, and they've kind
Yeah,
of rehashed in the last couple records, it's just like it's fine. It's but it's
not
still
much
good.
development.
All right, so next, I uh let me just check real quick. I'm pretty sure this might be my highest rated song
Really?
the list. It's Bleachers, Tiny Moves. Now, it's no surprise that I not only um uh let's lift the fourth wall.
Okay.
It's actually a fucking snow day today.
Yes, it
Uh
is.
we've had a weather emergency and I decided to myself, I'm gonna have a day of it. So I've been drinking just a bit, and I was only about 2 beers in when I heard this, and I was like, "This is really good, this song." And then I listened again with about 6 beers, right before we got on, and I was like, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, I think like they're cooking with something." So let me read you my review. Our generation's Springsteen is back at it again. I Bleachers are so hit or miss to me, but I really like this. It kind of reminds me of Alex Cameron wrote a radio pop hit in 1984. Songwriting aside, the guy's a magical producer. The song sounds like a weed smoke cloud blown out by Jigglypuff. It's a great song, 8.5 out of 10.
All right, so this is my review. My completely beerless review. Bleachers, Tiny Moves. Wow, vintage album cover. He's so cool. I can't believe it. That was the first thing I wrote because I saw him sitting with a Cadillac with his high-waisted pants, and I'm like, oh my God, wow, Jack Antonoff's so cool. I can't even believe it. I really want to be like him. Which he probably doesn't feel that way about himself, but his album cover projected that to me. I feel like Jack's vocals are too low and the mix is washed out sounding. I like the chords a whole lot. I like the music, but this feels like a song that he just lifted from Sheena Easton in the 80s. Still a good song. Didn't get into the lyrics. I gave it a 6.8 out of 10.
Wow. That's our biggest
That's our biggest difference, but it's still not even 2 points. But that brings us next to Idols.
can I just say real quick
Good.
that I was trying to like
When I heard the
8.4.
saxophone and the laugh, the saxophone in the song, I laughed so hard. I'm like, this
Yeah,
fucking dude's just Bruce Springsteen. Come on.
he's but fucking Springsteen was also like if this was 1983, we would go, "Oh, look at this fucking guy in his jean jacket leaning on a car like Springsteen." We
No,
get it.
no, we wouldn't. If
Your
Hungry
sleeves
Heart
are
came
rolled
out,
up.
we would love it. Get out of here.
No, we would, but I love this. Is what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. I would, but
like
I just listen so like Bleachers have songs that are way better than this that I love. I'm not just like a Jack Antonoff hater.
I think this is their best. Like out of all this
I
new
gave it a
songs put
6.8 out
out,
of 10. I like it. I didn't say it was that bad. I
I
don't
think
like it
it's
as much as
really
you.
good. You know, there's a song, Matthew. Real quick, there's a song. I forget who's the main artist, but Hames featured in it, and it's called Saturdays. And I feel like we would give it's very similar to this, and it's actually probably better than this song, but I think it's it's this song done really well, and I think you should listen to it.
I don't know. Pitchfork indie artists just get annoying to me after a while. Okay, that moves us on to a next band who's definitely not a Pitchfork indie artist. They're more like a probably homeless and need Narcan artist. Idols. They have a new song called Gift Horse. I didn't understand what this song's about at all, so I wrote, "There's always a discomfort uh, surrounding an Idols song, which I very much enjoy. There's not much difference between this stuff and their older stuff. I like the bass sound a lot, which is great, and it has a lot of great tones. It's nice songwriting from them. I enjoyed the song. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
All right, so I said they're fucking cool, man. This song kicks ass. Guitar work is killer, and the vocals are lit. Fun, fucking rocker. I love the outro. 7.7 out of 10.
Rad. John, I'm gonna blow your mind with this next one.
Yeah, this. All right, go ahead. You go first.
Okay, next song we're reviewing, Green Day Dilemma. I don't even know if this was a single from them.
It
But
popped up. I think they did. Because I looked on Spotify.
mm,
I heard the first. So like, you know how like they did a release radar.
yeah.
So I heard or like I seen a Green Day song on there, and I heard the first guitar chord, and I went, "This isn't the one I want to do." And I don't even know what I don't remember what it was, and I won't know what it is. So then I looked at their last like three singles released, and this was one of them, and this was the intro that I liked the most, so that's what we reviewed. So that's
Okay,
how I.
so Green Day Dilemma, I never would have listened to it. I haven't taken an interest to Green Day since like 2010. Um, Catchy chorus, great middle eight. This is a great song. It's a tremendous pop punk single. They haven't put a song out like this in years. Now I might have been a little overexcited, but this got my highest. Well, I shouldn't say that it's my highest score yet because it's not really my highest score yet, but it's almost my highest score. I love when I can enjoy a good Green Day song because they put out decent pop punk songs from time to time. I gave the song an 8 out of 10. I thought this was a great song. I was like, this is a mature song lyrically.
Yeah.
I really appreciated it.
So I gotta say, Scoopski is becoming one of our best friends in music. I would say. This
I would concur.
Scoopski Bees, part-time rock star, or not part, the Hollow Truths,
Naive Nature.
Naive Nature, who just came out with a great song this weekend. Everyone should go listen. I forget what it's called, but all lowercase. So that make it's at least all right.
John, give you a review. I'll pull it up so we
Yeah,
could
so,
do a proper plug.
so but it reminded me of Scoopski, and I feel like this is the first mainstream artist besides Scoopski and some of our other friends that actually made a good 2020, like 2020s and up pop punk song in a long time. Uh, Fun fucking song, best they had in a while, and will probably be stuck in my head all day. It's what pop punk should be in 2024. Fuck Blink 182, 8 out of 10. We gave it the same rating.
The Weight of the World. It's not
Weight of the World.
the best plug in the world,
It's
but go listen
it's
to The Weight in the
fucking
World
awesome.
streaming everywhere.
It's fucking awesome. It's a great song. Weight of the World is a better song objectively than most of the songs on this list. Um,
All
it's
right.
probably, but anyway, yeah. We both gave Green Day an 8 out of 10. Great song.
So coming up next,
I'll go
another
first.
song, another. Well, okay. I'll just say this also took me by surprise. Go ahead.
21 Savage and Travis Scott, Nina.
Metro Boomin.
And Metro Boomin, of course. So I actually listened to this whole 21 Savage album in work. It's a really good rap album, not as good as the Meek and Rick Ross one, but it's pretty good for what it is. I love 21 Savage, you know that. So here's my review. Excellent car song. The song itself is okay. I really like Travis's verse, and 21 Savage starts really good, but his flow for the song isn't as good as I know that he is. But it's good, and I will play it in my car a whole lot. I give it a 6.9 out of 10.
21 Savage, Travis Scott, Metro Boomin, Boomin, Nina. This song has a fucking great beat. And I think it's Nina because
Production's
they
incredible.
sampled Nina Simone, which is cool. This is definitely so far. I mean, we're not too deep into the year, but this is my favorite rap song I heard all year. This is great driving rap music. I very much enjoyed this. I gave it a 7.6 out of 10.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
really
enjoyed this. If I was like drinking and partying, having a good time, and this came on, I'd be pretty hyped.
there's
Um,
a song
so
just to
that
shout out 21 Savage. You should listen to Red Rum. Um it starts out with this uh like 50s Spanish like desperado-y like bar song, and then it turns like kind of effortlessly into a real nice fucking beat, and then 21 just talks about killing people on it. It's great though. You should listen to it. Production album's
so
fantastic.
I'll say this about the next song. I don't know if you should go listen to this next song. I'm not 100% sure. So this is my review. Ariana Grande, Yes End. I said, wow, holy shit, Vogue much? LOL. Like she definitely stole Vogue from Madonna 100%. Not even like as soon as you hear it, you go, oh, okay. She just wants to, she's now doing I want to have people use my music for the runway, like, models and stuff. So this is basically how I felt about the song. I love the music. I love Vogue by Madonna. I'd be lying to myself if I wasn't saying that I'm a sucker for music that makes me feel like I want to go walk on a catwalk. I love that shit. Um, so I gave the music an 8. I thought the music was great, but the vocals and lyrics are definitely like a 3 or 4. Um, if someone showed this to me as an instrumental, I'd be like, let's fucking go. This is fucking great. I want to party. I want to dance. I want to, because I like dancing. I like having a good time. But then she's got to get on it, and she's like, yeah. And when she starts saying things like "say it with your chest," I'm like, I just can't believe that from her. So a bit unbelievable coming from her, but musically, I really enjoyed it. So I'm a bit torn between it. I don't know if I have an overall score. I just felt like the music was an 8, and she was like a 4.
So you ready for this?
All right, let's go.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
This we did not talk about for people watching, we did not talk before this about this song. These are my exact notes. Ready? Very Madonna. I like the loud pop production. Her voice isn't as annoying as usual. Maybe she's growing up. But at the end of the day, this is mostly the production that makes it good and less about her. Another Max Martin song plus phony controversy with her the lyric who cares who dick I ride or whatever.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
we need to turn it up. Turn it up in the mix a little, Max.
yeah, so Max Martin song plus phony controversy equals about 100 million streams. Okay, pop song, 6 out of 10. Matthew, what's the mean between
4 and 8 and 6.
4 and 8 is 6? I gave it a
Okay,
6.
good. Perfect. John, you could take this one because my review is going to be very short for the next song.
Yeah, this is one of the shortest reviews I had. It's Nicki Minaj featuring Future called Press Play. Future is very Future on this, but Nicki has a very good verse. The Beyonce line is great, but literally everything before that and everything after that is a waste of time. 4 out of 10.
Mine is not for me. Too easy. 3 out of 10. She can write one good verse for any song. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Well,
She has plenty of good verses.
I will say that yes, she does, but the Beyonce verse, I
Well,
take it
that
kinship.
what I mean is like the only reason why this isn't a 1 is because she had a good verse on it.
Oh yeah.
So like her good verse for me was like 3 points.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. Okay, so I'm gonna start this last one off. Louis Capaldi's "Strangers." Now I don't know if anybody knows anything about Louis Capaldi, but let me just say, as a human, I definitely have a lot of sympathy for him. He has legitimate health issues. What does he have? Tourette's, I think it is.
He has Tourette's, but it was discovered he didn't have it until he got famous. From what
So I feel bad for him for his personal issues as a person. Today we're only talking about him as an artist and his music. I don't know if everyone sounds like him or if he sounds like everybody else, but his vocal tone bothers me because it just is so common now. People sing. I don't know if it was his original single that came out and made everybody want to sing the way he sings, or if he was just picked up that style. But that specific style of singing, it's almost like a pop punk people, how they stole all the stuff from Blink 182. And now you kind of hear like the
yeah,
offshoots of it and you don't really like it too much. So it's just this,
yesterday.
yeah, it's just a certain singing style. Like it's very moany, it's very depressive. It's not really for me. It's not really in my taste. I don't really like that. Um, I just wrote so sad all the time. Poor dude. Reminds me of the other popular song from him. It's almost the same song, so I would not listen to this again. I was feeling generous and I gave it a 3 out of 10.
All right, so let me just start off by I actually after you said what you said, I kind of got a little sober. So let me just start off by replying to what you said initially. Um, I his voice is a it's derived from
Derivative.
it's a derivative of grunge, like Kurt Cobain. Even going all the way back, it's really like Janis Joplin like started it. So like he might have brought it back a little bit with that fucking one song, but it's been going on for a long time and it's been done very well. I actually like his voice because I think that is his voice. If that makes any sense. Kurt Cobain had a fucking like a growl, like when he wanted it. Eddie Vedder, Julian, Caleb Followhill, like they have these fucking incredible voices, and this guy's voice isn't with those guys' voices, but he does have a good voice. I think I actually like his voice, but that's what I had to say to you. So let me read my. Uh, it's literally a full page because I had a
Take it
lot.
away.
Whoa, Oasis! This three question marks. 1 point for balls. So he in the first lyrics are here's a girl talking in a bar or something, and she says, "Oh, I hate this fucking I hate Wonderwall," and then he walks over to her and says, "You ain't the only one." So I was like, "Oh, I put that's the first verse in a song. He's coming at a waist. He's popular. You know what I mean? Oh, Noel and Liam will hear that. You know what I mean?" So I was like, 1 point for balls. And then I said, people make fun of his voice. I actually think the raspiness is okay. Um, and I'll give it a point for that. So now we're at 2 points. That's as far as I'll go for praise. This is the same sappy bullshit song that this dickhead keeps making. And I'm taking another half a point away because Wonderwall, as much as it's overplayed, is not only a 10 out of 10, but has made every 90s rock band piece of shit buy a capo and write some bullshit love songs in a G formation. Not only that, this song is fucking trash in all caps. He is a bum songwriter. This is just recycling his garbage sadness. I don't know who is enjoying this. If you're sad, be interesting. This guy's not interesting. His songs, all of the songs suck. And this is a 1 out of 5, 1.5 out of 10.
See, I think you nailed it, and I'll tell you what the best line was. If you're sad, at least be interesting.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
The whole time I was
I
thinking,
agree.
the whole time I was thinking, I like some sad music. Like how great is what's that song? Happiness is Overrated by Airborne Toxic Event.
Hmm.
Great song. It's not a 10 out of 10, but it's a great song. And it's sadder than this.
The Long and Winding Road's one of the saddest songs ever written.
Oh,
Beautiful.
it'll rip your heart
Beautiful.
out. This song is contrived garbage. And he should be ashamed to have a fucking he should be ashamed to have a fucking vowel at the end of his name. He's not Italian. I'm taking his Italian away. This motherfucker.
He's one of those guys in South Philly that's always like, listen, I got a thing with my back. He's always miserable. He's one of those people.
You know,
Well,
if you're gonna
what's your
if you're gonna come at Oasis, you're gonna come at Wonderwall, which is not my favorite Oasis song, but it's one of the best songs ever written. You're gonna come at Wonderwall, fucking have a good fucking song behind it. You fucking bum. You're a bum. I wish. By the way, he was found on TikTok by or like YouTube by some guy, and then that's what made his fucking career. He didn't hustle. He like played like 6 shows from what I seen on Wikipedia. So fuck this dude. If we had his push, if we were just as big as him, I would make it a fucking mission to bury this dude. Fuck this guy. Fuck his sad bullshit. Fuck him. You know what? I'm taking it back. It's a fucking 0.5 out of 10. Fuck that song.
so my song of the week is the Green Day song. That's my song of the week. I thought it was the best song we reviewed personally out of all of them. And I would pick Green Day Dilemma as my song of the week for this episode of the Monday Mac. What do you think, John? What's
mine,
your number one pick?
mine is Tiny Moves. I loved it. It was just very joyous. I have a weird I feel a weird kinship with Jack Antonoff. For some reason,
You're both
I
Jews from New York.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. I feel yeah,
Makes sense.
I feel it. We're wrapped up together.
Well, here, before you go, before you head into your tunnel, let's wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful snowy evening for
Be safe.
whatever is left out there.
Yeah,
And we'll
whatever's
see
going.
you on Wednesday for an edition of the Mack Brothers Podcast.
Sayonara.
Sorry, Lewis.